Hello everyone, Tebrith here, and welcome to week 33 of my journey to learning TF2, where for the past week, I've been learning how to play Man vs. Machine as Demoman. First thing I've learned is that Demoman's main weapon in this game mode is the sticky bomb launcher, and outside of the occasional resistance or health on kill upgrade, pretty much all the money collected in matches will go to upgrading the sticky launcher until it's been fully upgraded, primarily focusing on reload speed and damage before anything else. After that, it all depends on how the rest of the match and team makeup is organized. The second thing I've learned is that tanks have a lot more health than I remember from when I played Pyro. I understand that they have bullet resistance, which is why I didn't focus them down back when I was playing heavy, but when I figured Demoman's explosives were a decent tank buster, and while I do a lot of damage to it, it's still nothing when compared to Pyro's ability to effectively melt the thing. Outside of that, Demoman is a relatively simple character to play in Man vs. Machine. Use the sickies to blow up crowds and bust tanks. Use the melee to kill stragglers and capitalize on that crit on melee kill upgrade to lay down as many crit stickies as you can, while using your pills on the giant robots. With that out of the way, I'd like to go over the loadout I like to use for Man vs. Machine, which is remarkably similar to the Drunken Quartermaster from last week, replacing the bottle with the skull cutter, while keeping the loose cannon and Scottish resistance. Anyway, I suppose it's time for me to explain my choices for my loadout, starting with the loose cannon, and I'll be honest, the only reason I chose it over any of the other weapons was for the knockback. The ability to double donk giant robots to effectively hold them in place is very useful in allowing my teammates time to deal with them without letting these giants encroach any further into our territory in the process. Next is the obvious Scottish resistance. Maximum number of sticky bombs with maximum control over which ones get detonated and when. Don't really know what else to say, just upgrade this weapon more than any of the others, focusing mostly on reload speed and damage, followed by ammo capacity and health on kill and so on. And finally, the melee. The reason I chose the skull cutter was for that damage bonus and longer reach. However, this weapon can effectively be replaced by any other Demo Knight melee, such as the Eyelander for example, though I personally avoid choosing that haunted sword due to the health drop. But yeah, ultimately playing Demoman and Man vs. Machine is a lot of fun. Setting up traps and being one of the main damage dealers of the group is rather satisfying. And I'm sure in the hands of an actually skilled Demoman, you could almost solo some non-tank, non-boss wave. And that's about it. This past month has definitely been an interesting one. Playing as my least played class in the game and learning how to play as him, and ultimately turning him into one of my favorites. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Also, I do regret not streaming this game much earlier. Doing so has unlocked a new avenue for me to not only engage with you guys, but also has reignited a lot of passion for this game for me, giving me more excuses to try out new things and actually play the game. Anyway, next month is the final month of this series, ending this all with Spy, and as per tradition, the starting week will be dedicated to Default Spy, learning the stock weapons and general playstyle, and as usual, any advice you could give would be greatly appreciated. And with that, I do hope you all have a wonderful remainder of your day.